we take our life in our own hands here. Hey Theo. Woo! Oh my God! Here we are at the Red Fort in Old Delhi. Unfortunately, being a Sunday, I don't know if you can kind of see behind. There's a massive queue that actually goes down some stairs, and we've got one ticket booth open. Alright, so here we are in Old Delhi. You look at the markets. It's
bloody stinks.
Theo and I were saying it's really not worth being going. All of us in the group are feeling it. It's 3,500 meters. We're all located modern and busy. Top of the Tikse monastery, just out of Leh. We drove from down there. All the monks were chanting, and just down the road here is the actual residence of the Dalai Lama. The grounds that the Dalai Lama, when he comes to town, he does his teaching. So this is all full of people. Just done a tour of Shea Palace, which you can see behind me. Our first hike, training hike. Oh yeah, GoPro. Seems we have to wait a while. Here we are at the Khardung La Highest, which is the highest road in the world, at 18,380 feet, which is about 5,600 meters. So this is actually higher than Mount Everest Base Camp, can you believe? Which is the highest road in the world, 18,380 meters, 5,600 meters. As you can tell, it's quite popular. As I can show you here. 5,600 meters. Woo! Yes. Are we a good group?
Yeah, we are good. You guys are really fast.
We are fast.
Like you can find we're gonna have so much of fun.
Yeah.
Next 16 days.
The most amazing thing is what's behind me, so I'll give you a look. Okay, here we are. Started the actual trek. We're actually in Stok, which is about an hour out of Leh, and this is where we leave everything and we start walking. Walking along the creek or the river. I think we're about another 3 or 4 hours to go until next camp. On day 2, as you can see, it's very filling up now. Shroud thing, and actually had a swim. Had to go in just up to my waist. Like a big jacuzzi. It's like, it's so cold though. My feet went blue, but I loved it. Look at the view. Here is Theo, who missed our tea, who decided to have a sleep. Oh, just tripped over. Here we are, Camp 2. I don't know if you can see behind me, but there is the summit of Stok Kangri. Right. Day 3, I think it is. My tummy is not good. So tender. Don't feel strong. Why am I doing this again? Please tell me why. Anyway. Yes, then. Gaining height, all of the above. Nearly 200 flights of stairs, about 8 kilometers, and I get to have a break before these guys come up. Finally, Stok Kangri Base Camp. Well, here I am on a acclimatization walk from Stok Kangri Base Camp. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, well, halfway up the acclimatisation walk, my tummy decides to go, nah. Too much Indian food or some crap, or altitude or something. So, found a rock. Had the best view in the world. Here we are after one of the longest nights in history. Today is, I don't know what date it is or time, but it's tonight at 11 p.m. we should try and summit. As you can see here, with my fingers pointing, that's our training run for today. We got summit morning and everyone is putting their crampons on, learning how to do their crampons. You can see. Very good. Acclimatisation walk. Base camp. You can see that's where we walk tomorrow. We walked up to the ridge and now we're walking along towards the glacier. And this is just training. This is my last video before I just, what's the time now? 7 o'clock. So I'm just about to head into my tent. And we are going to be woken up at 10:45. Have a quick brekkie. And then the summit's on. We climbed up that today. That is an absolute killer. So that's what the first thing we've got to do in the dark before we start. So I'm kind of confident, but I'm so not. I just really hope I can do this. But hey, you know, if I don't, it's I was here, I tried, you know. But I'm going to give it a good crack. I'm doing pretty good. 20 past 11. Everyone's ready. Yeah, let's do it. So we're climbing and climbing up the glacier. We have a crack in the glacier and we're trying to get across. Well, I'm nearly at the ridge, which is just up there. I've just come all the way up that. I don't think I've been more buggered in my life. Sunrise on Stok Kangri. I don't even know what time it is. Something o'clock. Someone said 5 o'clock before. I don't know. Will the ridge be as far as I go? Because the summit's a freaking long way away. It's like miles up there. Well, I made it to the shoulder, which is, but unfortunately all the groups are freaking out at the moment because apparently some guy fell from the summit. That is one of the toughest things you ever want to try. Heading towards the summit. I'm still down there fixing the guy up. Heading towards the summit. The three of us. Just that's the summit just up there. Back. Okay, here's the long, slow slog up to the prairie flags on the summit. My Stok Kangri is 6,000.
Thank you. Oh, good. That's hard. Yeah, that's great. Alright, mate.
Oh, get
Well done.
Here it is. The summit of Stok Kangri, 6,150 meters. I don't know what to say, just I almost gave up hours ago. Didn't. So I'm pretty proud. Here is a view.
Yeah, probably.
Stay up here for a while and head back. A few people didn't come up, I think because of the there was a kid that fell and apparently he was pretty serious. From what we hear he hasn't died. I did it standing at the height aeroplanes fly. Just like my dad said. Okay, I'm gonna go take some photos. Well, heading down now. From the summit back down to the ridge. It's quite tricky. A lot of rocks you gotta climb down. Beautiful view. How can you not like that view? How about the one behind me? Seems the injured person is being medevaced off. I just spent the last 2 hours climbing down that with the weather being warm. 20 past 4 and we're not even back yet. So left at 11 o'clock last night and yeah, by the time we get back it'll be 4:30. Be untied. Okay, just walking out of Stok Kangri base camp. Yeah, not much energy in the legs today. Apparently we got a big day's walking as well, up a couple of passes, which will be fun. Yeah, totally got back. Well, we left at 11 PM the night before and got back into base camp at 5:30 PM. So it was a massive day yesterday. I even just fell into bed with all my clothes on. They knocked on our tent for dinner at 7. I just said nah. So I ate nothing. We're skating. Halfway up Khardung La Pass from 3,000 something or other to that's where we gotta go up. After summit day, really? Seriously? We've been told and we've got that little ridge to go. I don't know if you can see there's a big one that goes up, zigzags up, and apparently behind that is the Stok La Pass. So there's 3 more passes to go. Having a quick rest before going up. The second last pass of the day, absolutely killing me as we only have a little breather. Yeah, Blazy, we need to kind of go on a cruisy holiday. Trans-Siberian something that's just no hills. Some country, let's Google it, it's just some country that's just flat. Flat, boring, something, not this. This is killing me. Made it up the Stok Kangri Pass, which is all the way west from there, go down.
Fucking tough.
What was it again?
Fucking tough.
Fucking tough. Fucking tough. Not just tough.
No, real
No?
fucking tough.
Real fucking tough. Right, let's see you put a little stone on the thing here.
Oh, I haven't got enough
Oh,
spit
yucky,
left.
it's not even wet.
No. Got it?
Yeah.
Hey! God, it's
Fucking-
that dry up
fucking
here, you
tough.
can't even get spit up. Can't even eat my cheese sandwich.
And I want to show you what I've decided to do. You know you're not with the three summiters, that was me, David and Luke. Dave's actually so dehydrated and stressed from the summit that he's actually been taken back to Leh today because he's too dehydrated and can't go on. So apparently we got a bit of a climb to the next camp. Tired. I sleep all afternoon. Ow, bit my tongue. Alrighty, after a long day walk, we're at the middle of frickin' nowhere. As you can see around behind me, middle of frickin', yeah, it is, isn't it? So we came up from that valley, and tomorrow we go up that valley. Here is our tent, our lovely tent. Alright, so since camp this morning, we've climbed for an hour and a half, something like that, down that valley from 4, I can't remember, 4. What are you doing? They're setting up. This is the first time we've actually had trees to sit under. Bit of shade. Horses are happy. Theo's happy.
Peace, brother.
This is a bit downhill for a day, and then apparently then it's up, and then we get to Kangyatze 5-2 high camp. So here we are in the town of Skew. How was the walk this morning?
Really nice.
Walk down that valley to the Marker Valley, and then turn left and head along towards Kangyatze. Tummy's not good, food's not good, sleep goes on forever. 5 or 6 days to go. Yeah, okay, I'll talk to you. 7:30, back on the trail. For a land that's so barren and moonscape and stuff like that, there's a real abundance of water here, which is really strange. I'll show you the creek. You can see the valley. Pretty amazing, hey? Well, we just had lunch in this little hut. As you can see, we've been walking for probably 3 hours or so. That's the only hut we've come across. It's virtually in the middle of nowhere. So how are you feeling, Theo?
Tired.
We had a Coke
Yep.
for lunch.
Yep.
First one in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Feeling good?
Yep.
Yeah, ready to go up the river. Well, finally we got here. What was it? 2 o'clock. We left at 7:30. That's a big day's walk. As you can see, what's behind me, we're virtually in a valley of nothing here. Yeah, actually pretty tired. I look like crap too. Need to trim my beard. I might have to take this up as a thing at home. It's an afternoon nap at, what is it, 3 o'clock now. From camp, God knows where. You can see some snow leopards and yaks, lots of different things here. Pretty cool actually. So
Morning,
tell us what's
everyone.
happening here, Theo.
Going up the Mahang.
Up to Marka, yeah?
Yeah.
Marka village. 4 hours walk apparently, but we're probably a bit quicker, so it'll be probably 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. High five. Yes! Well done! The rat bag.
It's smart boy.
Endless walking and walking and walking. It's 10:30 now. We left at about 7:30. It's now 12, just after 12. So, yeah, Buggardsville. Yeah.
Oh, Theo.
Another morning, another camp. Horses are being done behind us. The breakfast is nearly ready. Everyone is setting up and packing up tents. And I'm ready early. I got up early this morning. River crossing. I just did it, as you can see. Go now, yay! Well, we just did the river crossing, didn't we, Theo?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we all have clean tootsies, cold tootsies, but we got across.
Yeah, it reminds me, like I was saying to you before, Kevin, it just reminded me of some of the crossings we did in
And New Zealand,
New Zealand.
in New Zealand,
On the Tuki Tuk.
when they're out catching the kiwis.
Yeah, on the Tuki Tuk.
Yes, they're catching the kiwi fruit off the tree. Anyway, yeah, that was good fun. Bit of a laugh. Ladakh lunch. Yeah, one of the homestays there. Pretty cool. They made a lot of traditional stuff for us. And then I spent a bit of time in a squatty. Yeah, see, it's my life. Time 2 o'clock. A few of us just got here. You can see they're setting up. We just came back gorge. Tomorrow looks like we have to go up. Okay, good morning from God knows where, in the middle of bugger if I know. I've probably decided not to do Kangyatze. I think Stok Kangri was enough for me. I've come here, I've done what I wanted. I did the hard one. I did the one I wanted, the one I studied, the one I obsessed with. Kangyatze was always just my backup in case I didn't do Stok Kangri. So we'll see. Pradeep's trying to convince me to go up, but we'll see. I don't think I will. I think we're nearly at base camp. How's it going? How's your day going, Theo? Yeah. Me and Theo stroll through the hills with Kangyatze next to us. Our friends, the mighty yak, greet us. Kinda. Yes, Kangyatze we are, not Stok Kangri. You can see it behind me there. Yeah, it is articulate. I'll just have a snooze. Beautiful day in paradise. This is our tent. And next to our tent is the river, which, as you can see, froze a bit last night. So it was a little cold. We've got a few sickies this morning. We've got Tim up there who might have to be taken down out to altitude. He's dry wrenching and not feeling very good. Well, we've just had Theo brought back to our tent here. Seems he got a bit of snow blindness and felt sick and disorientated, so had to be brought back off the mountain. So I'll just show you a quick glimpse of what he's doing. So apparently the only cure for snow blindness is total rest. So that's what he's doing. So we've given him a juice and everything and put him to bed. We'll see how he recovers. Bad luck he didn't get up. Great effort. Always another time. Kangyatze base camp. My tummy has just been shocking the last few days. Just, you know, it's like trying to go to the toilet into a toilet tent when it's so cold that you know, even like the river freezes. It's that cold. So got one last day of walking. We're going back down that valley. Hopefully we're losing some height. I think my tummy issues are altitude related as well. So one big walk today, and then we're at our last camp, which is just before we get picked up by cars tomorrow. So one last climb. Oh, there's a friend of mine up ahead. I'll introduce you to a friend of mine. Wait on. Oh, you can hear his bell. Hello. Hello. Here's a friend of mine. Hello. What are you doing? Hey? Still walking up the last pass. I think it's going to kill me. He's got bunny ears.
He's doing them, man.
So this is the morning of the last morning. So we're just packing up here from Nunbuk, I think is the name of the town, or Hemis is the valley. So I'll log off from now, and this is virtually the end of the trek. Yeah, can't say I'm not buggered, but it's been an amazing adventure, and the summit day I'll never ever forget. I don't want to ever do it again. I can't do that again. No, that was too big. And yeah, so I'll check in with you once we get back to civilization. All right. Oh, bye bye.